fell in love with the people.
They're beautiful people. They're very traditional.
People are so nice and cool and friendly.
That's the biggest difference.
Filipino time is a thing, and
One day.
Manila's changed a lot.
Here, not so much.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Tore.
Where are you from?
Norwegian guy. Traveling, retired.
Mhm.
So that means I have my free time
Yeah.
whenever I want. And then it's full garden duty in summer in Norway. And then
Yeah.
it's traveling from October to March all over Asia.
Okay.
Not yet started South America, but it's on my list.
Okay. Is this your first time to the Philippines?
No,
Hmm.
it's not. Started around 2008, and then I was in 2013. Yolanda, the big typhoon in Davao,
Okay.
and later that killed some people there in later.
Yeah.
And then I fell in love with the people because they speak English.
Yeah.
Joking people that they are so that's the biggest difference from Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia.
Yeah.
The language
Okay.
you can ask almost everywhere in the Philippines, and that means you can go out of the big cities. You don't
Okay.
have to remain in the big cities. Beaches, smaller villages, someone speaks English.
Great advice and great point. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So potentially the Philippines has greater tourist country potential than Indonesia is problem. I have great friends in small islands there
Yeah.
also, but
Language is a problem there,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. A lot of things you like about the Philippines. Is there something you don't like, dislike?
The food is not great. We use a lot of Western food, the restaurants and places. That's where Thailand, for example, go on street food in Thailand, excellent food. Here, not so much.
Okay.
But as you can see, the foreigners, they are everywhere, like in Thailand and Indonesia, and Vietnam is up and rising.
Yeah.
Cambodia is also up and rising, but slower than Vietnam. It was a limit of 30 seconds.
No, it's okay. I like this. The more information, the better. What is the biggest change you've noticed from the first time you came to the Philippines until now?
They are building roads, better roads. Infrastructure is better hotels. Price range is about the same. So they keep the prices down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest change, I think.
Okay. And lastly, any advice for someone that's never been to the Philippines? What would you advise them on?
Philippines is not considered that safe as Thailand.
Yeah.
So drinking too much, not good.
Yeah.
Anywhere, but in Thailand it's no problem because everywhere is safe in Thailand.
Okay.
No, not really.
Just behave.
Easy. Yeah, just behave. Be a tourist. Joking. Don't be an asshole anywhere.
Yeah.
Be a guest in any country, and you are actually treated very good. So also in Asia, one problem, you can't do anything, so they lose that face.
You're right. Yeah.
That's the only thing. So ATMs, no problem. Restaurants, no problem. People, no problem. Taxi, Grab system is in Indonesia. Thailand, we use both mostly, but the Grab also there. No, that's only bikes. But the Grab system here, perfect. And taxis are very cheap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot to ask you the most important question. Are you single?
Yes.
Okay.
Still single.
What's dating like over here?
Turning 69 2 weeks ago.
What?
That means that you have to, and I don't live here.
Okay.
I touring at least a little bit less than half a year.
Yeah.
And mostly the girls or the women, they want somebody living here, of
They
course.
want something serious.
Yes, and I'm serious, but I'm
Not
not
that
here the whole.
serious.
I'm not here the whole year.
I got it. Okay.
So
Got
that's
you.
why.
I want to take a look at your shirt. What does that say? Don't mess with old people. Okay, we didn't get to this age by being stupid. Or, yeah, being stupid. Got it. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Hi, what's your name?
Andrew,
And where are you from?
Boston, Massachusetts, USA.
What brings you down here to the Philippines?
I just moved out here. I brought a condo out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know about the process. Was it easy, difficult?
It was easy because I brought it like 7 years ago. When you go to the mall, they hit you off with,
Yeah.
you know, sign the papers and stuff like that. And you pay until you paid it off.
Okay. Well, that sounds awesome. When was the first time you came to the Philippines?
Oh, that was 10 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. What's been the biggest change from 10 years ago until now?
All the buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I came here, there wasn't a lot of buildings. IT Park wasn't even, it was thought about,
Yeah.
but it wasn't here. Yeah.
Very interesting. So obviously you like this place. What do you
Yeah.
like about the Philippines?
I love the people because they're very generous and stuff and thoughtful. You know, they look out for you. Because I've been in situations where I got lost and all kinds of stuff and I lost my money or something, and they just help you, just automatically help you.
I agree. It happened to me twice. I lost my wallet twice in the Philippines, and both times they returned it to me. So firsthand.
Yeah, they're very good people. Very good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any dislikes? Some things that could be better, maybe, or improved?
Dislikes is hard. It's hard for them to change because they're so used to it. The Philippine people need to be the Philippines and stop being like everybody else. They're trying to emulate Chinese, Koreans, especially the women. They're trying to make themselves white, look like ghosts.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they think that's beautiful because that's what society so-called said, but they didn't.
Yeah.
They don't realize that most of all the foreigners like the darker.
Yeah, tan at least, right?
Tan,
Yeah,
tan.
morena and all
Yeah,
that.
they
Yeah.
like the morena, and then they don't realize what that stuff that's putting in their face is giving them cancer and all that. That's why they looking all white and their faces getting all blotchy.
Patchy, yeah.
Patchy, yeah, it's getting all patchy because they don't read the fine print of what it is. When you take away your melanin, you are taking away your energy to fight all kinds of diseases and all kinds of stuff. But they don't realize that. And that's the only thing that really gets me and stuff, that they don't read that, and the companies are not going to tell them.
Of course, they want to
they're
sell.
making the money.
Of course.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
that's it. Less than that, they're beautiful people. They're very traditional. And I like traditional women, you know. And it's pretty good. And eventually, I'm going to find a wife here, you know, and settle down for good. But right now I do 6 months, 6 months.
Okay, so I guess you've dated some people, some Filipinos here.
Yes.
What are some differences between dating in the West compared to Philippines?
Oh, you you know, you know the concept. They think that every guy. This is what the West think.
Yeah.
They think that every guy got to come here because they can't get no women there.
Yeah.
So they come here. Well, that might be true to some. Like in my thing, no, it wasn't. I had plenty of women in the West.
Yeah.
I got 8 kids out there and stuff like that. Yeah, they
You
all
got a whole
grown.
team.
Yeah, they
Almost
all
2
grown.
teams.
They're all grown now.
Yeah,
and stuff
okay.
like that. So I had no problem with women, just like I don't have no problem here.
Yeah.
It's just that they're more traditional. You know, I mean, I'll give you for instance. I went on a date. One date, right? She takes it goes back to my house and stuff, and immediately, right? This woman cleaning my bathroom, cooking my food and stuff. I was like, damn, I didn't ask her. This is a normal process. They just
Do you think
Just
a
do it.
lot of that has to do with trying to like hook you, I guess, try to make you see like how
No,
they can
it's
be?
embedded in them to do that. You
Yeah.
know, that's the traditional. They're so used to. They're showing you that they are wifey material.
Yeah.
You know, but the problem is, you got some of them that be looking at television,
Yeah.
and and they take those other European things, and that messes them all
Yeah.
up. But if you get a problems girl, you got a perfect girl.
Okay.
You know.
I hear you. Do you think dating was easier 10 years ago or easier now?
Uh, I think it's easy now. It was easy then too. It's just that they're shy people,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you got to approach them
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Right now they're probably more open,
Yeah.
right? But back then, yeah, it was a little harder because they're more and more shy. But now, looking at YouTube and all that stuff, they open up a little more.
Got it. All right, man. Well, thank you so much for your time. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
it.
problem.
What's your name?
Ronnie
Where are you from?
from Canada,
Oh, nice. Which part?
Toronto.
I mean, I left 4 years ago.
I left about 18, but longer than you have.
18 years ago.
Yeah, 22. So
Wow.
yeah, I haven't been there.
You barely look 22 years old, man. What's your secret? How do you stay so fit?
Yeah. So half my life I've
Okay.
spent in Asia. I've been coming to the Philippines for about 18 years.
Wow.
But I live in China right now.
Okay. And tell me, what do you like about the Philippines?
It's funny because I just messaged this friend not more than a few minutes ago in terms of how he enjoyed his time in Vietnam, and so here, in comparison, people are just so easy to talk to. Everything is, pretty cool and laid back. There's not much that you don't really enjoy about, hanging out, chilling.
I was gonna say and ask you that next. Is there something that could be better or you dislike about the country?
Well, just in terms of navigating, getting around sometimes, especially like if it's, in a smaller city. I was in Iloilo, and like it's a very walkable city, but like most main roads in Cebu, there isn't a lot of walkable space.
Yeah.
And the smaller islands, unless you have a guide to take you to some of the nicer places, you're pretty much, screwed. So
Okay.
yeah, I was in Guaymaras, and that's very true for that place.
Yeah, very interesting. Now you said the first time you came was like 18 years ago.
Yeah.
What is like the one biggest change you noticed from then to now?
Because most of the time when I first arrived, it was spent in the capital, and Manila's changed a lot. It's gentrified. There are a lot more neighborhoods that are kind of cool that you can comfortably sit in and not get accosted in any way. You can walk, pretty much anywhere in areas like a BGC that never existed, 18 years
Okay.
ago, right? What else? I mean, just in terms of people's feelings towards foreigners, they're just so cool about people from any part of the world, and you know that to be true when you see people from where I am now living, Asia, come here and basically say the same thing. Reasons why they like to be here.
Awesome. And lastly, any advice for someone that's never been to the Philippines that wants to come here or considering it? What would you tell them?
I would say just try to relax and understand that Filipino time is a thing, and that they're not going to adjust to any specific timeline or deadline or time frame. It's just right. So don't sweat. If you're having to pay a little bit more to get somewhere, because that's probably what's going to inevitably happen. Just kind of go with the flow, enjoy the scenery, and get off your electronic devices, man, and just enjoy the time that you have here.
All right. Any favorite places around the Philippines? Like your favorite island or a beach or something?
That's really tough because you know, like this time around, I went to all the big cities, right? Manila, Cebu. Well, Iloilo's not that big, but it's an up and comer. So I thought Iloilo was really cool. I thought it's very similar to a Bacolod, to a Davao. Those are also cities that you can, you know, feel comfortable walking around. People are so nice and cool and friendly in those cities. So yeah, don't judge the Philippines based on the big cities. If you know you're in a Manila or Cebu, anything that you might not like about those cities, you go to a smaller big city like a Iloilo, and you'll feel like the hospitality really does exist there. I was there every morning. I was walking around and people were saying hi to me, and that was pretty special, which you don't really get in big cities.
Excellent advice. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, my pleasure.
Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of their answers, and let me know if you've been to the Philippines in the past and recently, and what is the biggest change for you. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. And for me personally, in the past 5 years, I've just noticed a lot of condos going up and a lot of development. You know what they said, from what I read, the Philippines and Manila was like one of the most developed countries and cities around the world in the 70s, or at least in Southeast Asia. So I hope that the Philippines can get back up to those glory days. Oh, and if you want to come to the Philippines and find the love of your life, check out Peanut Heart. I've left a link in the description down below. I highly recommend them. And that's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.